Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope you all had a wonderful day. I am somewhat unprepared. 10 o'clock kind of crept up on me. A little bit. Just a little bit. Um, anyways, hope you're all doing well. I got into Palea, doing things in Palea. My belly is full. We had burgers with kimchi on it for dinner tonight and tater tot crowns. Delicious. And I love tater tots. They're like my favorite way to eat potatoes. More so than fries. I love tater tots and hash browns. Anyways, so today we're going to be working on our blankie. And doing all the blankie things. So we are really far behind, which isn't necessarily too big of a problem, but you know, we'll see. I'll probably go for a little bit, take a little break, and then come back. Because we are gonna have a fair number of color switches today. So we're gonna have to see how it goes. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let me grab what we have so far. I'll just hold it up. So this is what we have so far. It's getting there. It's doing the things. It's doing the things. So yeah, lots still to go. This is basically through March 6th. So we still have a lot to do. But it'll be fine. Let's see. And I am gonna put like a little border around it when we're finished. That way I can like, you know, clean up the sides and things. Cause they're pretty uneven. I don't know how they got uneven, but they're definitely uneven. So we'll see about that. Anyways, I found some music. Should be pretty like relaxing. Hopefully it doesn't put me to sleep, but we'll see. You know how it be sometimes. And then we have to start with green. We have 2 rows of green to do. I'll go ahead and swap over to the crochet camera. Now, there we go. So yeah, we have 2 rows of green to do, and then where is the end? Not the end I want. Where's the other end? Unless it is this end? It is not. But I can't find. Oh, here. I found it. Okay. Look at all this yellow we had. It's like 5 rows of yellow. It's crazy. So we have 2 rows of green, yellow, green, yellow, orange, yellow. I doubt I'll get through all of that today. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Good. This side is not the easy side, but you know, it's fine. Thank you. Also, I don't know if y'all have seen, but there is a bunch of like Guild Wars news going on right now, which is wild. It is wild. Okay, I need to pull this down this way. That way I can actually see what I'm doing. And not be leaning halfway across my desk. So because we're starting to get to the end of this screen, it's gonna start being a bit and getting real tangled. Hi, Ashara. I don't know if I don't know what that noise was. Oh, okay. So we finally got our laptops for work and got them all like set up, and it's like it's so nice. I could work from anywhere in my house if I wanted to. Like, I don't feel like getting out of bed. I don't get out of bed. I just work in bed. My butt is hurting too much to sit in my chair. I work on the couch. That's going to be like the nicest part of the whole thing. So, Ashari, did you see the Guild Wars 3 news that came out today? Basically they just confirmed that it's coming. Not like anything about it, just that it, you know, they're working on it. And it was revealed at the NCSoft shareholders meeting of all places. So, pretty interesting stuff. People are being like real shitty about it. They're like, Guild Wars 3 is never gonna be as good as Guild Wars 2, blah blah blah. Which I wasn't playing Guild Wars 1 when Guild Wars 2 was coming out, but I'm pretty sure people did the exact same thing when they heard about Guild Wars 2. And people are worried that, well, yeah, for sure. People are worried now that they're gonna stop doing. Hi, Raynar!
Guild Wars 3? What are we making today?
Why is it doing the double? I don't understand. Anyways. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. So NCSoft announced at the shareholders meeting that ArenaNet is working on Guild Wars 3. We don't know when it's coming out. We don't know what it's going to be about. You know, just bullshit. Like, we have no idea about anything. But people are already like being like, oh, Guild Wars 3 is gonna suck. It's gonna be so much worse than Guild Wars 2, blah blah blah. And then what's gonna happen to Guild Wars 2? Are they just gonna like stop doing updates and things for the game? Are they just gonna let it go to hell? Blah blah blah. I'm like, did they let Guild Wars 1 go to hell? No, Guild Wars 1 is still in live service. Like, I don't understand. They're not gonna shut down the game. Anyways, we're working on the temperature blanket today and ranting about people being idiots about Guild Wars 3. When we literally know nothing about the game. We literally only know that they said that it was being worked on at the shareholders meeting for NCSoft. Like, the fuck? People are ridiculous. Yay, 7 stream streak. That's hard to say. Hi, Sampheric. How are you? Ranting about the Guild Wars 3 news. And how we know nothing and people are already saying it's going to be a worse game than Guild Wars 2. And how they would prefer for them to just update the game engine and re-release Guild Wars 2. Actually, Sampheric, there was news today from the shareholder meeting that they are actively working on Guild Wars 3. So NCSoft has had a shareholder meeting. People were upset that the shareholders weren't making as much money this quarter. Guild Wars 2 remains one of their top... Oh, I mean, it's still very early in development. Like, we're probably talking at least 3 years before we see it. So, and we're still gonna get expansions 5 and 6. We don't know what's gonna happen after that. I mean, for all we know, they could work on Guild Wars 2 expansions and Guild Wars 3 at the same time. Because we know nothing. We know nothing about it. ArenaNet themselves hasn't even said anything about it. It was literally info from the shareholders meeting that got out. Yeah. So, you know, we'll see how it goes and how news develops. I think ArenaNet's probably going to be pretty fucking pissed off that this information got out, because, you know, they don't like to really announce things too far in advance, you know, and they didn't make the announcement. It was like in the shareholder meeting for NCSoft. It's just like, oh, well, shit. And I know that there's been a lot of articles about it today. I'm sure if you just type in like Guild Wars 3, you're gonna see a bunch of articles about it, and ANET is declining to comment about any of the information. Because we also know that they're working on a console game, but we have no idea. Like, ANET is working on a console game, they're also working on a mobile game, but we have no idea what those things are, right? Like, so, you know, it'll be interesting to kind of see like what happens. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. We know nothing about this console game or this mobile game. Though part of me is hoping that the console and mobile game are related to like the actual Guild Wars, because you never actually, the game is called Guild Wars, but you never see the Guild Wars. So I think that would be cool if there was like a game about that was, you know, just kind of there. They've been working on the mobile game for a while. Not really. It would kind of be like, I mean, they could make a Fortnite-esque style game, like a true, like, realm, like just a PvP or world versus world game based on the Guild Wars, right? Because like there was 3 factions and it was all humans, and you don't have to really like worry about creating too many other races because it was all about the humans, you know? Like the humans knew that at that point in time, they knew that the other races existed. And this is like after they got the Char out of their homelands, but before the Char reclaimed them. So I don't know, could be interesting as like a console game and not a not like a full like MMO. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see because we know nothing. We know absolutely nothing. Because as far as I know, ANET was not ready to actually release any of that information yet. So we'll see. And then some of the people that I've been talking to, they're like, well, what's Guild War 3 even going to be about? And I'm like, I don't know. We don't know anything about it, but we could be chasing the human gods through the Exodus. We could be, I mean, there's not going to be any more dragons unless Irene turns bad, right? So it could be just like a bunch of like random crap. We could be playing as Tengu and Koden and Skrit and Dredge, like the minor races, and helping them overcome their shit while in the same time period as Guild Wars 2. Or we could be hundreds of years in the future, because between Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2, there was 250 years. So ultimately, we don't know anything, and we will just have to wait for more information, but people are being shitheads about it on the internet, which I guess should surprise no one. I mean, we could also go back to like the homeworld of the humans. We could find out that the races of Tyria, like, none of them like are from Tyria, and they were all brought by their gods. You know, could be like a whole crazy. It could be crazy. We don't know. I'm excited for the prospect. I really want to know more information, but in the meantime, I'm just going to continue to enjoy Guild Wars 2 and buy all the expansions that come out and continue supporting the studio because I love Guild Wars 2. And if there's something in Guild Wars 3 that integrates with Guild Wars 2, for those of us that have been playing, especially those of us that have been playing a really long time, feel if they don't incentivize people correctly, they might not go. Well, we know that the gods brought the humans to Tyria because it was like a lush planet. I'm not sure that the gods knew that it was populated when they brought the humans here. The thing that would be interesting is if we saw like the seers, something with the seers or the Mersat, you know, that could be interesting. The Jotun, you know, there's so many races, especially if they do like a prequel kind of thing, like the first time the dragons rose, though I don't think that they would do that, because I think people are just sick of dragons in video games. They're kind of like always the main big bad, right? Yeah, but every game has big bad dragons in it, and I think I know for me, after 10 plus years of playing Guild Wars 2, I was tired of fighting elder dragons. Yeah, except that we're getting demons now, and we've had demons in the Guild Wars franchise before, too. Because there were demons that we had to fight in Guild Wars 1. So, we have demons now. We had demons in Guild Wars 1. I don't think that they would do more demons. Yeah, I don't see them going back on the End of Dragons. It would be nice if in Guild Wars 3, especially if it takes place like further along the timeline, to be able to go see Irene and her be like, oh, you're the great grandchild of the commander. Some bullshit like that. That would be a nice little like treat, you know, and we could be like, oh, you're my family, and she could be like, you're my family, and it would be very cute. But other than that, I don't want to see any dragons. Unless we start seeing more good dragons. And then the other thing is, if they have a Guild Wars 3, are they gonna launch it with things like gliding and mounts? Since we have gliding and mounts in Guild Wars 2? I don't know. An evil tree deity? I mean, are you talking like Valheim Elders boss? Because we kind of have had an evil tree deity in Mordremoth and all the Sylvari storyline with Heart of Thorns, which I also saw that there's going to be a Heart of Thorns rush in 2 weeks. So between the end of the season 2 rush and then before Super Adventure Box, we're going to have the Heart of Thorns rush. So like the Mordrum? I don't know, I can't really see them going back and doing similar-ish storylines to what we've had so far in Guild Wars 2. I mean, we could do like a big war between all of the races, though I highly doubt it. Hi, Royal. So we're actually talking about Guild Wars 3 because there was a shareholder meeting yesterday by NCSoft, and the president of the company told the shareholders that ArenaNet is working on Guild Wars 3, and ArenaNet didn't actually announce anything. So they also said that ArenaNet is doing a console game and a mobile game. So not really like announcements per se, but letting the shareholders know that, hey, I know we didn't make as much money this quarter as what we thought we were going to, but we're working on all these things that are coming out soon. Soon TM. Which they went on to say that Guild Wars 3 is very early in production. Oh, the dwarves could be fun. Especially since they're starting to come back anyway, right? So like a resurgence of the ancient races. Seeing the Jotun come back to being like a major race again. So the Jotun, the Seers, the Dwarves, the Mersat. The other thing that I want to know about, and I think that, well, the Naga weren't like a superior race, as far as we know. But the thing that I would really like to see is we know that there's something in the deep sea. They keep hinting at it. We thought it was the deep sea dragon that like terrorized the ocean and caused the crate and the Largos to come closer to the shores of Tyria, but it wasn't. So what did? I don't think that they can really end Guild Wars 2 without discussing that. Unless that is the whole purpose of Guild Wars 3. We have Hydras in Guild Wars 2, though. We have a lot of Hydras in Guild Wars 2. Penguin Centaurs would be interesting, though. Oh, yeah. So we have, like, a lot of lesser races, right? That Guild Wars 3 could be, like, a thing. We have the Largos, we have the Tengu, the Centaurs, the Skrit, the, Odin. The Dredge. Right, Sampheric? Same. I mean, we also have, like, the Crate and the Quaggins and the Choya. Like, imagine if we could talk to the fucking Choya! Finally! Little shits. Okay, Sampheric, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. Okay, so that is this, and now... No? And we'll go back to the green. We have one yellow. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Thanks. So one yellow and then 2 more greens after that. Take this blankie off since this blankie is going down on my legs now. Also, we already have a cat race in Guild Wars 2. Oriel, at some point in time, you need to play Guild Wars 2. I mean, there's also that. I mean, we know ANET is doing a console game, but we don't know, like, if it's going to be Guild Wars related. We also know that they're doing a mobile game, but we don't know if it's going to be Guild Wars related. So everything ArenaNet has done has been Guild Wars related, so I don't know. That was only one loop. I mean, that's fair. Guild Wars 2 is a very CPU intensive game. Though, they have made a lot of strides in, like, updating a bunch of stuff to make it easier for, like, less good computers to play the game. A lot more options. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, I don't think that Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2 will come to console just because... I mean, they could port Guild Wars 1 to console. They could. It's not like it's an insanely difficult game, like, to port over, I don't think. The question is, it would need, well, it would need a huge overhaul, like, graphics-wise. But, like, yeah, there's PvP, there's GVG, and then there's, like, the story, which you and 7 of your friends through most of the story can, like, get together and wreck face. But the combat system in that would need a huge overhaul because you can't jump, you can't move while you're casting a spell. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what happens over the next few years. I don't know how well Guild Wars 2 is gonna port over to console though, because, like, the number of skills and buttons that you have to have is just kind of ridiculous. You have, like, your 5 weapon skills plus another 5 weapon skills, or up to 20 weapon skills, right? If you're playing an elementalist, you have up to 20 weapon skills. And then you have your 5 utilities, and then you have, like, special action key, and jump, and dodge, and there's no crouch. But then you have gliding, and you have mounts, and you have, like, 8 different mounts. And I don't know. It would be ridiculous to try to get Guild Wars 2 in its current state ported over for console, in my opinion. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes, because we know nothing. We know nothing about their plans. We kind of knew that they were working on a mobile game and a console game, based on like the jobs that they were hiring for. But we didn't know that they were working on Guild Wars 3. We knew that Guild Wars 2 expansions 5 and 6 were coming. We have a good estimate as to when those expansions are coming. So probably fall, either very late summer or very early fall this year for expansion 5. And then 3 subsequent releases. And then a year from then, or, a year from the release of expansion 5, expansion 6 with 3 subsequent releases. Because that's what they've told us that they're doing. And then we don't know what the plans are after that. If we're getting an expansion 7, or if they're planning on just putting the game into basically maintenance mode and working on Guild Wars 3. We don't know. I feel really bad for ArenaNet, because they like to do like their own announcements for things, and nobody knew that they were even working on Guild Wars 3 yet, and to have it come out in such a way, it's just so fucking rude. And people are being shits about it. I mean, the mobile game and the console game that they're working on could be Guild Wars 3. Hi, Peter. How are you? I feel like I'm yelling and I need to turn the music down even more. Yeah, so the basic news is that during the NCSoft shareholders meeting, the president of the company said that they're working on Guild Wars 3, and a console game, and thank you for the biddies, and a mobile game.
Ranner Zero cheered. X100. What does an ogre call an armored knight? Canned food.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Is the beans have been spilled that Guild Wars 3 is in very early development. And people are being shitheads about it on the internet. But that's it. That's what you missed. We don't know anything else. We don't know anything else about it. We don't know what the story is going to be. We don't know when it's going to be taking place. We don't know if it's even going to be on Tyria, because, it could be on another planet. Like, I don't know. We don't know what the story is going to be about. We know nothing. Only that it's in early development, so we'll probably see it in like 3 or 4 years. So the biggest argument I've seen is that nobody's going to leave Guild Wars 2 after putting, at this point, almost 12 years into the game. No one's going to leave, and that Guild Wars 3 is going to suck. And I'm just like, I'm pretty sure people said that about Guild Wars 2 when they were playing Guild Wars 1. Whereas I am excited. I wish that ArenaNet had been able to announce it the way that they wanted to announce it when they were ready to announce it. And my biggest hope is that, like the Hall of Monuments system from Guild Wars 1 to Guild Wars 2, they enable something similar from Guild Wars 2 to Guild Wars 3. That's all I really want. So, but we don't know anything. There is nothing. We know nothing. But people are acting like it's the end of the fucking world. And that they're also acting like ArenaNet has said that they're shutting down the Guild Wars 2 servers. And I'm like, y'all know that the Guild Wars 1 servers are still up, right? Like, that's a thing. I mean, for me, up until the time that I get, like, every achievement in the game, I will probably be playing both Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 3. Like, I don't know. People need to chill out about shit that we don't actually know anything about yet. That is my opinion. Just chill the fuck out. Time for you to start Guild Wars 2 live. Oh, for Guild Wars 3? Guild Wars 3 live? Not that we know anything about it yet. So yeah, there's been a lot of articles today about Guild Wars 3. I highly recommend everyone check them all out. Like, it was IGN, Kotaku, massively OP, and I think MMORPG I'll have things. I'll have articles. Yeah, I don't know. From what I've read so far, it seems like the shareholders were not happy with the earnings for this past quarter. Though Guild Wars 2 is still one of their top earners. Like, it's literally the game that's doing the best for them right now. And they were like, we don't know what's going on. Why aren't we making any money? And then the president was like, well, ArenaNet is also working on Guild Wars 3, a console game, and a mobile game. And I'm just like, okay, that's how you're gonna fucking tell everybody? Okay, cool, thanks. but I've seen at least like I've seen 3 or 4 different articles about Guild Wars 3. So I mean the profits weren't even that much lower. Like I think they're forgetting that ANET released Soto, right? And there's not another paid release until expansion 5. Like they're surviving off of the new sales, which is mostly people buying new accounts, right? For like secondary and tertiary accounts. And then they're also surviving off of what's being sold on the gem store. Like, honestly, people just need to calm down. Okay, but they're still billionaires. Like, anyways, I'm gonna finish this row and then I'm gonna bio. Well, if they want to maximize profit, then they should do 2 expansions every year. But they can't get the funds for that, so blah. And that's not even a funds thing, that's actually a people's thing. On you. Okay. All right. So we're going to take a short break. And yeah, I know that's how they think. It's so stupid. So we'll take a little break and then we'll be back to work on some more of the blanket. Okay? welcome back. Sorry for the extended break. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Back to 2 rows of green. That's where we are. There you are. Okay. All right. Anyways, so how is everyone doing? Again, I'm sorry about the extended break. My tummy was like, grrr. Because you know how tummies are. There you go. Okay, so we started with the 7th, and we are now doing the 10th. You'll ever get that feeling that something is stuck in your teeth, but there's not actually anything stuck in your teeth? I hate that feeling. It's the worst. Come on, stop picking up the yellow. Jeez. Jeez. think I want to get through to 13th. That way I'm ending with a color swap. Maybe this green will last this row and the next row. It should. Still have a lot left. Start wearing my compression gloves. It's gonna get them on real fast. There we go. Almost the end of this. Yep, the yarn is starting to become a tangled monster. if you're here tomorrow and I forget to put on my compression gloves, somebody please remind me. Not that we're doing like a lot of gaming tomorrow, but it would be nice to wear them during like our book talk and while we're playing Palia. And we might be playing a little bit of Guild Wars 1 tomorrow. I have to log in and see, make sure I have a character that's in pre-searing and that is at least level 9.
Stuff! Shiny!
Okay, blue lights. I will turn blue lights on. Can't really see it too well. Those are... Here, I can show you that they're on. So this is the dark blue, and then this is the light blue. That's purple. So they're there, but like the blue with white light doesn't really show up too well. But instead, what I'll do is give you there we go. Rainbow lights. Give you some rainbow lights for a little bit. Okay. I'll just set the timer. That way I have them. You can kind of see it a little bit. Like, if you look here, you can kind of see the colors changing a little bit. It's also hard to tell with like super dark yarn.
Angel, look at all that meat. Meat.
Elith, hi. How are you? Did you hear about Guild Wars 3? I am excited. Yeah. You know, it's still at least a few years out. Like, we know that for sure. Oh my goodness. Hey, Barbie, when's the next time you have a Friday off? Okay, well, tomorrow is a no-go because I'm playing Palia tomorrow. But, we have a new Valheim world And we are to the point where we are ready to take on Yagluth. We're just kind of like, you know, getting some more stuff. But if you want, we can get you set up with some padded armor. And the next time you have a Friday off, we could and you're able to play Valheim. That's when we'll take on Yagluth, because I know you haven't beaten Yagluth. We will also get Ashara in to beat Yagluth. So it'll be good stuff. Yeah, Ashara wouldn't be available later in the day. So to be fair, we could always just do it, and then I could take Ashara in another time and defeat Yagluth. Yeah, he'll be gone by then. Cause he normally leaves around like 2:30 my time to go grocery shopping. And he typically between 2:30 and 3, and he doesn't get back until like between 5 and 6. But yeah, we'll be playing Palea tomorrow. I exploded my house, so now I am working on redecorating again. But they've added so much stuff to Palea that I just want to like play forever. I think when Guild Wars 3 comes out, I will have to figure out something to do with my streams. Because I'll probably play nothing but Guild Wars 3 for a while. Okay, that's the 5-minute timer. Thank goodness, my eyes were starting to hurt. Yeah, I picked up like all the rooms and put all of my decorations back. And yeah, just, you know. So I'm redecorating. I rearranged my house. I'm redecorating. Doing all the things. I already got some of the new flowers. So yeah, it'll be nice because I haven't like done anything in Paleo in a while. I'm gonna do like the Temple of the Roots and all that kind of stuff like tomorrow after book talk. And then yeah, which Yalith, you should read The Unmaking of June Pharaoh. I think you would like it. By Adrienne Young. Do I want to have yes? Proud moment? Always? I always want to be proud? Awesome. Oh yeah, I saw. Okay, so I did see that. I did see that you posted something about that on Insta. And I liked it. Good job, students. Also, your government is being real shitheads. Like, 100% being real shitheads. All right, Yarn. No knots. Also, Elith, you missed, Ashara made me a new starting soon video, and it's very good. I showed it on stream earlier this week, and it's gonna be my new starting soon video starting next week. And I'm very excited. And then I have to start working on getting my BRB screen done and my end screen done. And I think I might make a YouTube video about the Guild Wars 3 news and link like all the articles that I found so far. And Peter said that he was gonna do Guild Wars 3 live. Which, Peter, if there's anything that I can do to help you with that, let me know. I can't do coding stuff, but I don't know. I can, like, link you things. I'm waiting for ArenaNet to come out and say something about it. Because, like, you know, they didn't actually say anything about it. What, a Guild Wars 3 live Twitter? I'm actually surprised that it wasn't taken. Considering there's been a lot of speculation about Guild Wars 3 since, like, for the last 5 years. So I'll probably make like a channel on my Discord for Guild Wars 3 news, and I will just post everything I see there. Oh, also, Barbie, Steph is playing Guild Wars 1. She's still pre-searing. So she's still pre-searing. She's like level, her character is like level 9. She said we might play a little bit tomorrow after Palia. No one wants a Guild Wars 3 live name. Those were ancient days of companies using 2 more words for. Oh, yeah, that's fair, I guess. Yeah, I still need to finish filling out my my Hall of Monuments stuff. I don't know if I want to do like God walking amongst mere mortals, but we'll see. I think I'm like nine points away from closer to the stars. Wait, is closer to the stars 25 points? If it's 25 points, then I'm only 4 points away. Come on. That's it for green for tonight. Okay. Honestly feels like a lifetime ago. Guild Wars 1. Yeah, it was. It was over 20 years ago. It was what, 2000? You okay, Sure. Okay. All right. So before I go and start on my yellow. Okay, I need to take that off. I need to do it use that while I'm gaming, not while I'm like actually crocheting. All right. Where is? Okay. I'm just gonna wind up this little bit of yarn that I got going on here. And I'm gonna get lots of knots. And it'll be fine. What's the magical skillet made out of? Cast iron? Yeah. I mean... I mean, Guild Wars 2, we're coming up on 12 years. $12 in August 2012. And even that seems like ridiculous. Okay. Alright, you. Got ourselves a big knot. That is wild. Because Guild Wars 1 came out in what, 2005? 2006? Something like that. Beta was 2004, so yeah, 20 years. Okay. Darn. Go. And there's our little ball of green. Now we are back to yellow. Side, I must start it. Gotta flip around. Time for you to get more shaky cam footage of the next beta. Oh my goodness. I wonder how many of the ANET partners are talking about the info that got leaked. Not that we have much to go on, but I'm pretty sure some of them are like, I'm tired of talking about it. Nope, where do you think you're going? Also, when the Guild Wars 3 beta is available, I really want to play it. Ain't it, please? I've been involved in other betas or alpha testing. I have no problem signing an NDA. Just let me play. Let me play it. So what was funny is when I was doing the alpha testing for Palia and they did the surveys, I was comparing literally everything to Guild Wars 2. So, you know, it's a whole thing. Come on, Yarn. Stop being belligerent. Always being belligerent. I'm gonna have to log into Guild Wars 2 tonight. That way I can get my dailies done. And then log into Palia, and then I'm gonna read. Then tomorrow will be book talk and Palia. Woot. I haven't played Palia on stream in such a long time. Kind of want to get my house finished tonight. See how that goes. That way it's ready for tomorrow. Oh, okay. The song ended. That's nice. All right. Yeah, I think one more row and I'll be done for now. Because my shoulder is actually starting to hurt a little bit. Get this turned around. Raynor, thank you for the bits.
Ranner Zero cheered. X100. What's a vampire's favorite type of ship? A blood vessel.
Oh my god. hilarious. See, all the jokes I know are dirty. So I can't say them. Okay, that's so loud.
Ranner 0 cheered. X50. Feel my tunic. Nice, right? Know what it's made from. Boyfriend, girlfriend material.
I love that one. All I think about are the Ryan Gosling memes. Do you like my sweater? Doesn't it feel nice? Thank you for the bits again. You know what it's made out of? Boyfriend material. Yep. And then husband material after that, right?
Ranner 0 cheered. X50. Girl, you are positively divine. I'm taking radiant damage just standing here.
Oh my goodness. I like see it before it comes through and starts making like the noise, right? And I'm just I have to stop what I'm doing. Amazing. Thank you again. Oh goodness. Okay. Last row. You know, after this, we have like one orange, yellow, then a bunch of green and blue again because it got cold again. Like, I'm so tired of it being cold. Also, I can't believe it's Easter already. Easter's on Sunday. What?
Ranner 0 cheered. X50. Okay, last one. Are you a mimic? Because that chest is too good to be true.
Oh my goodness. Three naps until Easter Bunny? Oh my goodness. Rainer. I'm wheezing. Okay. Yeah, we don't really do anything for Easter here. You know, we're all older. So, meh. Easter doesn't really... And I have to work on Easter anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You know, we haven't gotten a day off of work since we took vacation in September. And I am just so tired. Well, see, so like, we don't get holidays. Like, if we're scheduled to work on a holiday, we're working it now, which is annoying. Because we used to not have to do that, and now all of a sudden, we had to work Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, and New Year's Day, all of which we would normally have off. And I'm tired. And yeah, we worked on Christmas. Like, it was a day that we were scheduled to work. We had to work Christmas. So yeah, we worked Thanksgiving, we worked Christmas Eve, we worked Christmas Day, we worked New Year's Eve, and we worked New Year's Day. Nope, they want us to be around because the tickets get backed up if we're not working. What do you mean, Peter? It's just Good Friday. I don't understand the question. So, I don't know. I might book a day or two off for my birthday. Actually, hold on. What day does my birthday fall on this year? A Sunday! So I might book off the Sunday and Monday for my birthday. But, yeah. We haven't had like a holiday off in half a year. The last holiday we had off was like, we had off for Labor Day. And then the tickets got like crazy, and then they were fine by the time Thanksgiving rolled around, and they were like, oh, by the way, you're working Thanksgiving. We're like, what? They told us a week ahead of time. Oh, thank you for the follow, Smoky Horizon. appreciate you. Come on, go through the loops. Thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, my hands are getting really tired. I'm trying to not push my limits with crochet right now. Been off Twitch for a hot minute, so you panicked when the emo started jumping at you? Oh, yeah, it does that now. Only if you have alerts set up through Twitch, which, you know, I do. So now, like, all of the emotes do, like, weird things. Which is nice. I like it. It makes it more fun and interactive. Almost the end. I'm just using a half double stitch. I like the way it looks. Like, this is the front, and then this is the back. I like the way it looks on both sides. So, yeah. And it's different on, like, both sides, which is really nice. Trying to figure out a stitch to do for a baby blanket. Tried the moss stitch. What kind of yarn is it? I'm also... Okay. I really love the waffle stitch for baby blankets. Because it's easy, it's textured, and it goes very quickly. Especially if you use a double crochet waffle. And as long as you change colors at the end of the row, you can even do like multicolored. And it's really nice. through the loop, please. Nope, you still didn't go through the loop. There you go. Yeah, maybe, like I said, I really like the waffle stitch for baby blankets. And like I said, it goes quickly. Okay. Alright, good night, Raynor. Thank you for all the biddies and for the resub. Okay. Alright. That is it for this. Okay. Let us do one of these. Hi, everyone. Alright. Let me show what we finished today. So this is the back. So we did the top 7 rows. And this is what we have so far. I still think it's wild that every month has had a low in the 50s. Doesn't really make any sense to me, but you know, it's fine. Even January and February. We got 3 months. All before you give birth. Well, congratulations. Okay. Get this all folded up. All right. Yeah, just counting stitches. Let me go ahead and turn the music off. Mark that I did this row. Okay, so next week we work on the 14th through 21st, hopefully. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 color changes, and we have to go all the way back to blue. Because it got cold in March. Stupid weather. But yeah, I use stitch markers to help me count how many stitches I have. Somehow, even if I count every row, they don't end up the same. I always get like a little lean, and I don't know why. But it's fine, because it's my blanket. So I don't care. Unless somebody really wants to buy it. Okay. Let's see who we want to rate today. Go put this back here. A little box. All right, let's see. Homst is on. Oh, yay, you're gonna be streaming. Love that. I love that. All right, let me move my stuff around. Okay. Oh, now I can be comfy. All right. Why so many people doing? Wow. What is going on? Let's see. I think we're gonna raid Pro again because Pro is playing Valheim. And hopefully I'm not catching him at the end of his stream this time. So we will see. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow where we will be doing some book talk. We're talking about The Unmaking of June Fair, which was this month's book club book. And then we'll be playing some Palia. And depending on timing, we might also play a little bit of Guild Wars 1, which I haven't played in 2 years. So we'll see how that goes. You know, it'll be fine. And we will give Steph a bunch of shit to put in her bank. That way it can get out of our bank. Give her all of my extra minis. It'll be great. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the follows and the bits and the subs. I appreciate all of you. I will catch you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe. Remember to be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.